Hey guys, welcome to our podcast. This is Alice in Industryland. Woo. So today we have a special guest over here. Can you introduce yourself to our audience, please?
Hey, what's up? It's MP. I'm an artist. I make music and I also paint as well on clothing. And yeah, I'm with Alice and it's good vibes. We're chilling. We're good. It's good
Yeah.
people.
Welcome. So today we have a wonderful guest here for our interview. So to start off, I know you mentioned a little bit about painting. Can you explain a little bit about your brand name, and what you do for the brand?
What I do for the brand, I just paint really like whatever I'm feeling or what I'm maybe going through. I'm more about like the brand's called Art of Pain, so I try to represent a lot of pain or a lot of colors that are colorful, you know. So I try to really, and also I try to make things not so perfect, you know. I try to really make it like, let's say, I don't know, I'm painting and I'm feeling a type of way. It may make me feel anxious or something, right? So it may mess up my lines a bit or whatever, right? So it's just, but I always try to make it well put together at the end of the day, right? So yeah, I feel like my artwork is based around that, what I'm feeling, right? In the moment. Yeah.
Oh, that's
what
really
I try
cool.
to do for my brand. Yeah.
So you've mentioned a little bit about your music as well. Does it go hand in hand when you're creating art and music?
I mean, I feel like I definitely have got some inspiration from some songs that I've written, right? So I guess they do go hand in hand. But not really. Like, I feel like my artwork is more what I've been going through, you know, and what, like, on a visual representation, right? On my artwork. And then there's also music where it's like more felt, right? But I guess, I don't know, I guess it goes hand in hand because you can also feel something from art, right? So yeah.
Okay,
They
cool.
go hand in hand.
When I first met you for our project, my first impression is, you are very fashionable and you have a lot of tattoos and piercings and you do rap.
Yeah.
So for me, my first impression was very artistic and also you're a rapper too.
Yeah.
So when I get to know you more throughout, planning for the project, I got a different impression than what I had in mind at first.
Okay.
Do you go through that a lot in terms of like stereotype people have of you because of your tattoos and your look and the piercings?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. I feel like a lot of people ask me that question too. But I mean, it is what it is, right? Like, I feel like stereotypes have been around for so long, and it's like, if someone wants to go based off, you know, of how someone looks and not want to approach and, you know, want to stay away, then that's someone that already I wouldn't want to be around, you know? I'd rather someone that maybe sees me and says, damn, I would like to get to know that person, right? And not just right away have a stereotype around it. So, yeah, I definitely do get to ask that question so much. But, you know, I don't mind it. It is what it is at the end of the day, right? On me. And that's what matters, right?
So when people first see you, they'll notice the first off the hand, a lot of piercings and tattoos, and you're a rapper. From your appearance, it's really easy to fall into that conclusion of, fall into the type of stereotypes.
Yeah.
So how do you perceive that when people are approaching you that way?
I mean, I don't perceive it anyway because stereotypes are stereotypes, right? They've been around for so long. So, I don't know. It's just whatever they can think whatever they want, right? But they gotta approach me to get to know me, right? And if they think something already from like a distance, right, just off look, then someone that I don't want to have around me, right?
Okay.
So yeah, but I don't mind it. It is what it is, right?
Is your chain real?
Is my chain real? Yeah, yes, it is.
Is it real? Can you show us your chain?
It is. It's a real cross. Yeah, I always like to keep a cross on my neck.
Okay.
I've had.
Does it have any meaning to you?
I mean, I got it on my birthday, so
Oh,
like, it
nice.
was like a treat to myself.
Okay. I mean, the cross, like, does it
Oh, the
represent
cross.
anything
Oh,
to
yeah,
you?
yeah. God, right? Jesus. I feel like for me myself, he's been in my life in many ways, right? He's showed many signs, and he's really guided me on paths. So that's why I like to wear the cross. I just feel like I'm kind of naked without it. But yeah, that's why.
Okay, wow, that's
I
really
just like to
cool.
have,
Okay,
you know,
so do you?
and I love
Oh, sorry.
jewelry. Sorry, so
No,
I
no, no, go
love
ahead.
jewelry.
Sorry,
Like
sorry.
I'm always a person that I've liked to wear jewelry, right? So yeah, that's it.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Do you go into church?
Oh no, honestly, not gonna lie, I don't go a lot. You know, I go sometimes, um, just to go in and take time for myself, right? But I more have like a connection by myself at home, right? Just me and him connection. That's how it should be, right?
Okay.
But yeah, but then I do take the time to go to church sometimes, but not a lot. No, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you reflect your belief in your work as well?
Yeah. Sometimes I tend to put a lot of crosses, right? Um, what else? Like I put like the Virgin Mary on one of my jean jackets. Represented in songs, like I say it in songs, right? So yeah, I do. But like, and my name, right? Gift of God, MP. But that has like a story behind it as well. So yeah, I definitely do represent. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So in terms of creating art, your painting work and rapping, your music work, do you use any substances or anything to help you write better?
Um, no, no. Like sometimes I do smoke, like when I record, but I try not to because sometimes then like you get used to only recording when you're right off of a substance, right? So it's better to do it sober, just whatever you're feeling, right? Whatever just comes out naturally. Um, no, I wouldn't say that I need it though. Like no, I don't. I don't need it. If it's there, maybe, but I don't do anything more than smoking, some weed maybe, but that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, from the perspective, looking into the music world
Yeah,
outside of the music industry, it's oftentimes, when you look at the music videos, rappers and everyone, when they represent themselves, they use a lot of money,
that's true.
and drugs, showing off yourself as part of yourself.
Yeah,
So, um, do you do you agree with that culture, or do you still think it's
I know what you mean. I don't agree with it. Like I don't agree with like pushing it forward, so much. I mean, I have wrote about it only because I've struggled from that in the past, right, with substances. So I do touch base with that only to connect with others, but I definitely don't like, condone it, if that makes sense, right? Like I don't push it forward. So that's what,
okay?
yeah,
Wow. If you don't mind sharing a little bit, you said you've struggled in the past with substances,
for sure.
and now you're not on any substance
Yeah,
that much.
yeah.
Can you share the story about how that transition happened?
How the transition happened? I think I just hit a really low part of my life because of that, right? Um, Many like near death experiences, many experiences that are like scary, of course, or seeing others as well, right? So close to me pass away or go through other stuff, right? So I feel like that really drifted me away, and I was really like, you got to stop, because already so many times, as I said, that relationship with God, right? That I felt like I'm at the bottom, I'm talking to Him, and then I'm asking for, oh, this is my last time, right? But then I'm doing it again and again. It's like how many times, right? And then seeing other people, they're not getting those chances, right? But so that's why, like, I really just drifted. I'm like, okay, if I want to get out of this and really do what I want to do, then I got to stop, right? And I really encourage everyone to do the same, right? Yeah,
Wow, that's really deep.
yeah.
Oh, thanks for sharing.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
So for your brand, I know you paint for your brand. Can you share a little bit about how you got to start your business?
How I got to start my business? I mean, I've always been drawing, like since I can't even remember. I've always been drawing, and then, but I've always done like graffiti, and then I tried realism drawing, but I'm not like the best. I'm sure I could do it, right? But more like graffiti. I've always based myself around graffiti, and like cartoon art, right? Graffiti art. But what started me off with painting on clothing was recently. I guess it was just, I named it Art of Pain because I'm just feeling so much, just feeling like it's time to start a change, and feeling so much pain. And something big, happened, and just feeling like alone, So feeling like, well, you're feeling all these emotions, what can you turn it into? So that's what I did. I just was like, instead of just drawing and hanging it up in my room because I have it all in my room, right? I'm gonna draw it on clothing so that it can represent like emotions and feelings, and people can wear it. But then it's also like representing me like with an emotion that I'm feeling as well, right? So you take what you take, when you buy the clothing, right? And you feel what you're wearing, right? So yeah, that's how I started, I think, because pain, right? Art of pain. So
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's very interesting story. Thanks
Yeah.
for sharing that.
Yeah.
So the piece you're wearing, is that also what you painted as well?
Yeah, I actually did. I painted this recently. So in the front, it's like a snake, it crosses over from shoulder to shoulder. And then in the back, it has, let me show you, it has like a Medusa, right, kind of looking over.
Okay.
So yeah, I painted
Nice.
that.
Is the hat also?
The,
Sorry.
the hat also, yeah. It's a pink Playboy hat. I just put random stuff with Playboy that has to do with it. But yeah, painted this recently. Kept it white to go with the denim, so you can match it with everything. I was gonna paint it like, green or something, but then I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna match too much.
Yeah,
so,
I like
so I kept it simple, just to match with whatever.
I like the white color.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in terms, you're doing a lot. You're doing music, and also you have your hand painting brand.
Yeah.
So moving forward, like, do you have any direction you want to head to with both music and your brand?
With music, I feel like music is an investment. I've been realizing doing it. I've been writing music for 5 years, right? Maybe even more, but yeah, writing music, and then it's been a year now since I released my first song, so I've been doing music now for a year, right? Releasing music, and yeah, I've been noticing it's an investment, right? It's growing as long as you're doing your best, right? And showing like being authentic yourself, then you'll do good. So with music, that's an investment. It is my passion. I love it so much, so it will come. But with art, I think that's definitely something that is an expression that I can just do all the time and just be painting and creating different stuff, right? So that's what I like to do, is just create, and express myself.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's my plan, is just to do that, create and express myself, and whatever comes with it, comes with it. I also want to connect, so that's a big thing. I like to connect through expressing myself so that people can also feel open, and feeling like they can express themselves as well.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Wow.
That's
That's
it.
really nice. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing your story. Wow. You're being very real and very deep, which I think will help our audience too by hearing your story.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
So if people want to find about you, how would they contact you?
Yeah, so you can check me up on Instagram, Gift of God MP. Yeah, listen to my music. There's different genres. I touch base on different stuff. I'm releasing music a lot actually. Trying to stay consistent a lot, so I do try to give you guys as much as I can, right? And then do also check out my art page, which is Art of Pain Official, and yeah, there's some dope artwork on there too. I think you should check that out, and yeah, I'm looking forward to what's bringing, everything that's coming, and it was nice talking to you, Alex.
Yeah. Thank you for joining our podcast. Please make sure to subscribe, like, comment.
There you
more.
go.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool,
Thank
cool.
you. Bye. Thank you for coming.
Bye.
Bye.